Welcome to the O.M.G podcast. I'm Olivia.
I'm Maisy.
And I'm Grace. This is the Halloween episode, so we've all dressed up. I'm Mrs. Fox because I love Fantastic Mr. Fox and she's an icon.
I'm Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas because it's just a good film and she's iconic, and Catherine O'Hara. So, yeah, I mean, I am kind of half painted, but I think you could tell by, like, the patchiness that I was not willing to put this on my entire body. Anyway, I'm sorry.
I'm Juno because one of my favourite movies ever. I rewatched it recently and I finally have a fourth favourite movie on Letterboxd now.
Yay!
First time my Letterboxd got an update in like a year. Farewell. So I'm pregnant.
Maisy has kindly bought us some Halloween-themed blind boxes with little ghosts on them, so we're gonna open them. What does everybody want?
I want... I want the little black cat on its head.
I like that one. Oh my god. I like the witch, and I like the one with the cat on its head and also the cat face. What is the bottom right one?
Candy corn.
Oh, I don't want that
like
one.
the candy corn one, the devil one, and the one where it's got like a pumpkin popsicle thing.
Pumpkin! Pumpkin!
I'm sorry, I'm
Okay.
so blind, guys.
Okay, you go first.
Okay.
Wait, this is gonna be
ASMR.
ASMR.
How do I open it? I just had it. Oh, it's there.
These are gonna turn out and be so shit.
Let's hope we don't
Wait,
have...
wait, I've got to shut my eyes.
Oh yeah. Wait, show the camera first. Oh, it's in a bag. Fucking idiot.
What am I meant to know?
Let's hope we don't have Vanilla Mace luck.
This is awful audio. This is too
I think you meant to
sensual.
rip it.
Yeah.
Have you not been watching blind boxes?
This makes it so-
I'm doing this.
We're gonna get a second time with a dog maybe. Yeah.
I did it.
Okay.
Aww.
Sorry for this. Is it upside down? It's upside down. That way. Someone got
Open your fucking eyes!
Wait,
What the
why
hell?
are they so skinny?
Why
I thought
the
they were
fuck?
gonna be three.
Oh, I need to put on the back of your phone like
Oh
what's it
my god!
called? What are the naked babies called? Sunny Angels.
Yeah.
How does it
Or maybe you don't have a phone case.
You have to take the sticky label off.
Wait,
Can you
this
tell
is
we've
so
never
cute.
done blind boxes before? Oh, that's so cute.
Oh. Wait, I like it in the back as
I like
well.
this one.
You can perv.
Okay, Maisy's
Oh,
turn.
I hold this.
That was really
I'm really
humiliating
excited.
for me.
I'm gonna be really embarrassed if I can't get it open now.
It's quite hard.
There's literally a thing.
Oh.
there. Okay. What if they're all the same
They'll
one?
not see through.
That's
I'm
fine.
not looking. Oh no, I got the freaking candy corn.
You just said what? They're all the same one. I mean, they've just went. You know that guy when he's like, when the down his hair and is like, as long as it's not blue or pink, and the guy's like,
No, because I literally got this all from the same person. What if they're just all the same one?
I don't care. I like the cat.
I was gonna
Grace
say I
might
wanted
be,
this
yeah,
one.
I'm
Okay.
happy with
Where
this.
the hell is my phone?
Grace
There,
might be a,
next to me.
you might be a special.
I know. I'll get the flipping candy corn. I know it. I have such
No,
bad luck.
someone needs to get pumpkin.
Yeah.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Yeah, I'm happy. I feel like Vanilla Mace if I say this, but I'm happy with all except the candy corn. So now I'm gonna get the candy corn.
They don't say that.
Is this going to be a villain arc?
It says 12 kinds, but there's only 6 on the box.
Yeah, but there's a mystery one at the top.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
the
they're not
mystery
7.
one.
Yeah,
6,
so the-
7. I'm sorry.
Don't include that.
I am. I'm cheese
Right.
My phone
bitter.
case is really thick.
That's fine.
It's
Okay.
cute. I'm breaking.
Wait, it literally says attachment in the box.
Oh, we just can't read them. Okay. Oh, guys, I'm so scared. I'm gonna. Oh my god, is it the candy corn?
No.
No.
It's the witch! Oh! You
that
gasped
was
and
so
I thought I
cute.
just. Oh my god.
Wait.
Oh, you can't even put
I
it on your
mean,
phone.
yeah, I'm gonna say, my phone's recording, so I can't put it on. But just
Wait,
Oh.
join us.
Join in.
Join us.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
that's
so
so cute. My phone feels quite heavy. I love it.
Okay.
Maisy, we have to do this every episode now. You're the only one employed. We don't have any
To be
money.
fair.
Oh, I enjoyed that. I love my little friend. Wait, we need to name them.
Oh.
Ghost G. No, I'm not gonna calling it. I'm saying it starts with a G. So it should be like something that.
How do you know it starts with a G?
I kind of like
I
Gertrude.
thought you meant it was like option G.
No. I'm calling it Gertrude. Sorry to steal your name.
Like A B C D G.
Primary school teacher over here. Mine's called Gimba.
Kimber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
I need people watch my
Dunno.
bed.
No, because when I rewatched his guitar's called Kimber, and I thought
Oh.
now it's in my head.
That's relevant.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, what?
Okay, well, it's a girl witch, yeah? Does it matter? Well, because it's a witch, so it has to be a girl.
How do you know?
Could be a wizard.
Because
Could be
yeah,
a
but
warlock.
I don't like witches.
Ew, I don't want a man peeping over my phone.
Yeah, that's so
Yeah,
real.
that's actually a good idea. Witch, we'll go W then. Witchy Wilma! Okay, it's Wilma.
Okay.
Welcome to my section. I've challenged myself during October to try and watch 31 horror movies in 31 days. Is it the 19th today?
Yeah.
And so far I've only watched 17, because I haven't watched today's and I missed out a day by accident. But yeah, so please don't throw pitchforks at me. But I'm going to tell you so far which ones I've watched and which ones to avoid because there's been some terrible ones. Okay, so 1st of October, I watched Halloween, the original one. I liked it, but it wasn't great. And I feel like I'm going to get hate for that, but I don't know, like the kills looked really bad. Like, you know, I'm like, there was like Psycho when like they get stabbed but there's no blood. And I'm like, well, that's silly. Then on on the 2nd of October, I watched Thanksgiving.
That was a great time.
Oh, Halloween I gave it 3.5 stars, I think. Thanksgiving I gave 2.5 purely for like funny enjoyment, even though it's awful. Just one of those movies when like it finishes and you think, why did I put that on? Yeah, and then I watched Carrie and I gave that 4 stars. I really enjoyed that, but you can tell the director was a bit of a pervert. So be aware of that. Then I watched The Conjuring 1 and 2. The first one I really liked. The second one, not so much, because it was like the first family are like American, and then the second movie they're like British family, and it was just like very stereotypical of like we are British, so we are in poverty, and it was just not good. Then I watched Psycho. I've never watched an Alfred Hitchcock movie before, so I was like, may as well do this one because it's Halloween, and I actually really liked it. And I don't want to give spoilers, but like, I didn't. You know when you like follow a character either like dies at the start or you follow them the whole way through. I didn't expect what happened to happen, so I like that part of it. Then I went to our college's film club and they did A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. I think it's Persian, but I could be wrong. Because there was a lot of misinformation that went around that week. And it was really good actually. Like it wasn't like the best movie I've ever watched, but I enjoyed it. But you could tell they were trying to be like artsy with it, but I didn't really mind. Then I rewatched Scream 1 through 3. Scream 1 is like probably one of my favourite slasher movies ever. It's so good. 2 and 3 get progressively worse. I'm also not a fan of the remakes, because I just think they're incredibly cringy. But the first one is a must watch. Then I watched Immaculate because me and Liv were going to see it when it came out, and then it ended up being an 18, so we couldn't go see it. But
I just wanted to see the Spanish guy.
yeah, the guy from Money Heist. And I don't even, like, it was bad. Like, I'm not a big fan of, like, nun, devil baby movies anyway. but like I was just watching it and I was like, this is bad. Like it could have gone somewhere and it was just silly. But I think last year I didn't finish it and I need to finish it. I forgot to finish it for some reason, but I watched the first Omen, that's like the prequel to the Omen movies, and it's basically, I mean, I don't know how it ended because I didn't finish it, but Immaculate is basically the same plot, and they also came out in the same year, so I'm like, who copied who here? Then I saw the TV Glow, and I really liked it, but I understand why like people aren't that obsessed with it because I feel like you have to have some kind of, we don't have to, but like you probably enjoy it more when you kind of relate to it because it's a very like specific like story or like message it's trying to bring. But I did really like it, and I remember Maisie watched it a while ago and told me to watch it, so I thought, why not? Mm-hmm. Then I saw the 2003 short movie because I've never watched any of the Saw movies, so I was like, I may as well start with like the concept. And I really liked it because I think it's just such a great concept. Then I watched the first movie and I was really disappointed because I feel like everyone is like, oh my god, Saw is so good, it's so, but like I was really disappointed because it took so long to like get to the point, and it was just, I don't know, I might try and watch because I know that only the first one is made by the guy who made the short movie who made like the Conjuring and Insidious movies, so I might try and watch like 2 to 10 to see if it gets better. Like I just feel like it's a good concept, but the execution was really boring. Then I watched Interview with the Vampire, and I actually despise Tom Cruise. Everyone who knows me knows I hate Tom Cruise, but he was actually the perfect person to play Lestat because I also find Lestat so annoying. But I'm now really excited to watch the TV show because I've never watched it and I've heard amazing things, and I did enjoy the book. Then we're nearly done. Don't worry. Then I watched Rocky Horror Picture Show, and so good, so ridiculous, so fun. I love it. It's so silly. An amazing soundtrack. And then last night I watched Insidious. Terrible movie. Don't watch it. I'm not a big fan of like, I know I said I watched The Conjuring and I kind of liked it, but I'm not a big fan of like possession movies because I find them really funny. Like, I don't find them scary. And like, that was what you people were scared of, that devil man. Literally the worst CGI I've ever seen when he crawled on the wall. I was like, so whoever did that needs to be fired. I was so bored. It was so boring. Like, none of the characters, like, I didn't care about them. Like, when I watched The Conjuring, I loved Ed and Lorraine, and like, even though I didn't like the second one, they were like the best part of it. I didn't like the guy that Patrick Wilson was playing in this movie, and I was like, I don't care. So, bad one. But I have a massive list of ones I want to watch for the rest of the month, so let's hope I make 31. Sorry for ranting. I'm done now.
Wait, I thought Insidious was the one where he had keys on his hand.
No,
What's that?
I have no idea. We had this conversation like
I know,
years ago.
Yeah, but I thought that was Insidious. But
No, it's like the devil, and he takes the kid to his devil's lair. And it's yeah.
Insidious.
The Last Key. That's the fourth one.
There's 4 of them.
There's 5. The red. Oh no, the Last Key's the new one. The red door is the 4th one, I think.
Oh, because I remember watching it before 2018, but that's when it came out. Okay.
What was your favourite one? And what was your least favourite one? I mean, you can go off ratings. Or
Least favourite, we'll go Insidious. Boring, boring, boring. I am a hater, I'm sorry. Favourite, I feel like the first Scream because it's just a classic, but I have watched it before. So, like, of ones that I watched for the first time, I liked Carrie. I'm forgetting the name of the woman who plays her. Wait, I can literally just look it up. Sorry about that. Sissy Spacek. She's amazing. She's so good, and I just think it's one of those movies when like I feel like everyone knows the story of Carrie, but when you're watching it, like she's just like she's so sweet, and you just don't want it to happen to her. She's so lovely. And Rocky Horror, that was really good. Amazing soundtrack, which I already said, but I'm saying it again. I like to think that like if you were cast for Rocky Horror, they had to see, like, they based it on, like, who looked good in tights, and then you were cast,
Yes.
and then everyone else, like, if you did make the cut, like a Victoria's Secret model,
Yeah.
like, yeah, if you don't look good in tights, you can't star in this movie.
Like, Tim Curry is just absolutely phenomenal in
He's
that.
so hot.
He's so hot,
He's so
literally.
hot.
The first time he came walking down those, like, that slope in his lab. No, that was in the thing. No, when he comes down the elevator and then he walks down the slope, I was like, oh, okay.
But opinions on Brad.
I hated him. Not hated him. I just thought he was a bit of a
loser.
Yeah. But then I saw him in his fishnets and I thought, you're kind of hot.
I love Janet. I love Janet so
Janet.
much. She's so iconic.
But then, like, Brad, I don't know. I think Brad just needed someone to actually release his inner soul. And I think Tim Curry did that.
Tim Curry could do that to anybody.
Literally.
So.
And so by the end, when he's dancing around in his fishnets, I was like, you know what? You're not a loser anymore.
I was looking at, like, Letterboxd reviews after I finished rewatching it, and I remember someone just put, like, that must have been a really awkward car ride home for Janet and Brad, and I was like, yeah, actually, I agree with that. That's my section done. So
I think you were too harsh on Saw.
Why?
Because yeah, it takes a while to get to the point, but like once it does, it's good.
The ending, I did say
Yes.
this in my review, the ending was really good. But I don't know, like the whole, like, you know, the thing with, like, the two detectives that are like, I didn't care. And I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
I didn't care about them.
I mean, kind of a spoiler, but not really. Like, how did he survive getting his throat slashed? I was like, you actually being stupid. That's silly.
Hey, this happens in Umbrella Academy. This can happen.
Yeah, but that's a literal fantasy show.
No, but the concept's so good that I can like overlook it.
Yeah, but like that, it's wasted potential. Like, I feel like because everyone I know has been like, so good, you're really gonna like it. I've watched it and I was like, oh.
I'm surprised no one's done like a reboot or anything yet, because I feel like there's so much more they could have done with it.
Well, there's 10 of them now.
Yeah, but there could be more.
Well, I think there will be. I think
Probably.
I think they said Saw 11 was going to be the last one, but I might have made that up.
No, but I don't like they're gonna start getting like people we know in it, and I don't want that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm proper bored. We're just having this.
I haven't watched Saw, so I'm going to watch it within the next few days and that'll be the deciding vote.
Okay.
I also need to watch Corpse Bride. I'm so
I
far
was
behind.
literally just going to say, you both promised to watch it
I
last
watched
month.
it.
Maisy watched it.
Oh,
Wait,
yes.
can I speak about the ones I watched?
Yes, yes.
No, done. I have.
I don't think I watched it. Wait, can I just have a quick look at mine?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought that was my favourite.
I don't think I watched anything you didn't.
Or I've just seen it on your thing. I still haven't finished Wednesday. I'm sorry.
I haven't even started.
It's been a month and I'm still on episode 3. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, you missed one. What? Monster House.
Yeah, but I didn't watch that this month. I watched it in September.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
I
because
thought, oh my god.
I spoke about it last episode. I said that you needed to watch it.
Oh god, I thought that was this month. Everybody watch Monster House right now.
I need to watch it actually. Okay, so the first thing I watched was Wednesday. Okay, I didn't write any notes for it. I don't remember what I thought of it. Hold
No,
on.
it was the alpha stuff.
Oh yeah, it was so bad, but I still watched it all. Yeah, and I'm gonna watch the next seasons, but like I'm not proud of it, you know.
It's just good trash TV. I think.
Exactly.
It's so fun.
Oh, I thought Tyler didn't get enough screen time. I was so disappointed. But every time he was on screen, he was like sweaty and like.
Yes.
I don't.
Were they trying to make him look hot, or
I
was he
think
meant to be, like,
so.
crazy? Because when you first see him and he's all sweaty and he's like trying to get to
It's
it
so
through the bars, I was like,
gross.
ew.
Yeah, but just interested. Okay, then I watched. What did I watch after that? Oh, and then I watched Corpse Bride. I didn't know there was songs in that movie.
Really?
They started
Yes.
singing. I was like, what? I didn't know this was a thing.
I watched that. I watched the opening sequence and then realised I was a bit busy and couldn't focus on it, so I had to turn it off.
What? I thought it was so hopeful when all the dead came back and reunited. It was so cute. I was like, oh.
I think my favourite thing about Corpse Bride is that, like, the real life is all, like, dull and, like, grey and blue, but, like, the death world is all colourful and everyone's dancing and singing and happy, and I love it. It's just so cute.
But I don't get how there's so much discourse over, like, who's the rightful bride, who's better, because why does anyone think Emily's right? Like, I feel bad for her, but why would she be the rightful one?
Human one, Victoria.
Yeah.
I liked her. I feel maternal over
Yeah.
Victoria. She's so sweet and she did nothing wrong. So if any of you hate Victoria, then you're wrong. And you have to fight me. I love
Like,
her.
why would Emily ever be the rightful bride? Like,
Because
that's not.
they just met and like she didn't even know who he was and she was like, oh, you chose to marry me. Like, no, we didn't.
What was his name? I thought was he
Victor.
Victor?
Yeah, he's Victor.
See, they even match names. They're meant for
Real.
each other.
Aww.
Even though that's kind of like weird. Victor's such a bomb. Why does everyone want him?
Oh, to be fair, like he literally met her for like 30 minutes and then was like flip flopping between them. I was like,
Literally.
yeah, great.
I remember I saw a review of someone being like, if they ever make a Corpse Bride live action, they're gonna cast Timothy Chalamet as Victor, and it's gonna kill me.
Wait, I was just about to say
make
that.
it into a live action.
Yeah, but if it was, he would be the rightful cast.
But no, you wouldn't. No.
He looks just like him.
Yeah, but I don't want it. I don't want it.
Like,
what's
the hate? What's the hate for Timothy?
I'm not hating Timothy. I'm hating on Victor.
Okay, I can accept that.
Then I watched Hercules. I never watched this movie.
Everyone's favorite autumnal movie.
No, but it is an horror movie. It literally is. Oh my god.
Can't watch it. I think it's boring.
What?
I remember. This was a few years ago now, but I put it on and I was like, I'm not that interested.
Are you actually?
I like the women that sing, like the 6 women that sing. I like those.
Yeah.
I'm a bit bored of everyone else. Hercules is I don't like him.
I don't really like him.
Don't like Hercules. Meg's
What?
like okay, but I feel like she's never in it. Then
love Meg.
I don't mind. What's he called? The bloody blue guy.
I can't remember anybody.
I'm going to say Hades, but it's not.
I
What,
don't
the
know his
villain?
name.
Yeah, it's Higgins.
Who is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I like.
Oh, I thought you meant the little guy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You know.
Oh no, the blue guy, the blue fairy guy. I like him. I think he's kind of funny, but I don't know. There's not enough people in it to make me care about her.
No, this is so wrong. I literally, I loved it so much. I was watching it and I was like, I know this isn't like the best movie ever, but why is this like the best movie ever? I wrote down, if I could sing, I would learn to sing. I won't say I'm in love.
Yeah,
I was literally,
that's a good song.
I was listening to it for like days after because it's so good. But I really loved that movie. Anyway, why have I actually watched like no movies? I thought I was doing really well. The last one I watched was Black Phone, which it was very good, but I had such high expectations, and
they were met.
No, like it was good, but I was expecting it to be like the best movie ever. Like I was, and it I don't know, but it was very good though, and I really liked the opening sequence where they have all the missing posters.
I need to rewatch it because I can barely remember it. Like I just remember snippets and like the basement and the door. Like I don't remember much else.
I wish I didn't know like what happened, because then I feel like that would have made it a bit better. But he really creeped me out, the guy with the mask. Like, do you know the scene where he's got to like sneak upstairs and he's like asleep?
Yeah,
he's got his mask on?
I don't like that.
Oh, I don't like people in masks. That freaked me out.
It's a good film though, and I'm so excited for the second. I mean, I know it's already out, but
No. Why are they doing a second one? There's no point in it. I don't. No, I'm not here for it.
That sounds like something I'd say, but I'm excited because I like it.
Yeah, but what if they ruin it now?
Then just forget it exists.
Yeah, I'm gonna say there's loads of movies out like that got like sequels and you just ignore that they exist.
Because it's even like I don't even mind, and this is a kind of a crap example. I don't even mind the second film of Grown Ups, but I still think nothing tops the first one. But like I don't watch the first one thinking of the second one. I just block it out, even though I would still watch the second one.
I just think it's so unnecessary. Like, what do you mean he's dead and now suddenly he's a ghost and they can't get rid of him as a ghost?
But I think the idea that like all the boys come back as ghosts, it's like, why can't he? Like, I feel like it works as like what the movie is about.
Yeah, but they had unfinished business. They needed to save him.
Yeah, and now he's got unfinished business because he wants to kill him.
It's PTSD kind of vibe.
No, I'm just
psychosis.
But also, why is he going after the sister?
Exactly.
Like, what's she doing? And I love her hair.
I just remember the sister being like really cute.
Yeah.
Also, I
felt so maternal over her.
I was really surprised because they just believed her. Like in all horror movies, people have like signs and stuff, and no one believes them. But then, like the cops were just like, yeah, and I thought, wow, this is interesting.
Speaking of that, it's not really a Halloween movie. It's 6. I'm not speaking about any of them, I don't think. But my biggest recommendation to watch at this time of year is to watch Prisoners, because that film, I could write a whole essay about that film. It's absolutely. I know we hate Jake Gyllenhaal, but he's such a good actor. Like he's just him and Hugh Jackman. No for Brad. It's just such a good film, and like it's a good mystery, and it's set in like autumn, winter. So like when you watch it now, like you know me, you kind of like I feel like you're a part of it. Even though I feel like I'm pretty sure I watched this in the summer once, but like it's just I just love it, and like half the stuff doesn't even make sense, but then you're kind of like but I just love this, and then the opening sequence when he like does the Lord's Prayer and shoots the deer, actually gets me going a little bit.
I'll add it to my list. Oh my god, also, I looked down at that. I always forget you can just like watch Ghostbusters. Like no, like I never think like, I'm gonna watch Ghostbusters tonight. But like you can just watch it.
I love Ghostbusters. It's so bad, but it's so good. And like Bill Murray's such a kind of like a perv, but I'm kind of like, okay.
Yeah, of course you'd like that.
God, the cameras.
Also, that reminded me, I'm gonna rewatch Goosebumps because why is that like? No one talks about how good Goosebumps
I
is.
love Goosebumps.
No,
he's scary.
no,
You know I've got a fear of dolls.
No, Slappy's scary. No, I've got a fear of dolls, and
I'm
my
gonna watch
mum
that.
always threatens that like she's gonna give me this doll that she's had like no, when she's like when I die, I've got this like little teddy bear that my brother's gonna get, and then I've got this scary freaky pot doll that she's gonna give me, and I don't want it because it's scary.
I don't want to say throw it out, but
yeah, but that'll make it angry. So literally, what happened?
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Just shove it.
No,
Maybe just shove it in a cupboard, and then is that the TV show?
Yep.
Yeah,
I really like the marshmallow. Oh, I like the Invisible Man.
Did you ever watch the remake of that?
I haven't watched the first one.
I mean, neither. I watched it. This is Haunted Mansion, by the way. Yeah, the new Haunted Mansion film. I really liked it, and I felt like everyone shot on it a little bit, but it was really good.
I feel like if you haven't watched the original, you'd have nothing.
Yeah, true. The original might be great. I'm not just on my phone. I'm trying to see if Goosebumps is still on.
What it was that?
Why is this TV show?
Is there only one movie?
I'm on the wrong
the
account.
Movies were on Netflix. I can't remember if they took them off or not. Because there's one.
They used to be on this.
There's one with because they recast it, didn't they? Like the first one's got the guy from 13 Reasons Why in it, and then the rest of them don't. But I think there's like 3. I can't remember.
Did they take it off? It was definitely on Disney. No, it's not there anymore. I'll check if it's still on Netflix. Yeah, I'm not just like on my phone. I'm just trying to lock in. But I'm trying to think of anything else I watched. Oh, also Hubie Halloween is like a rite of passage at Halloween, even though it's the most awful film I've ever watched.
I've never heard that ever.
It's the one with Adam Sandler. It's genuinely terrible, but every year I come back to watch it and forget.
Is it the one that no snaps it?
Yeah, because it's got all like how Adam Sandler works with like the same people like all the time. It's got everyone in it, so that's why I kind of like it. Yeah, it's not on anything.
I feel like I don't really watch Adam Sandler films. Like
I love him.
I watched. Is it him that's in those murder mystery movies with Jennifer?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, I wanted to call her Jenna for some reason. I don't know why. I don't really remember them because I think I watched them while revising for GCSEs, so I was kind of like not paying attention. But I remember them being like okay, but it's just like he's one of those guys that like keeps getting employed to make like funny movies, but. Oh, I'm gonna get hated on. I'm sorry.
No.
I do like grown-ups.
It depends what it is. Like if it's Hubie Halloween, it's crap.
I've also never watched Happy Gilmore, so I don't.
No,
like, when everyone went crazy for the new one, I can't comment on that.
Yeah, I just because everyone likes Uncut Gems, don't they? But I never watched it. Isn't it about like a crime thing?
Yeah, I feel like I don't put on comedy movies, like because if they don't make me laugh, then I'm like, why am I watching this?
Yeah, I turn them off if they're not funny. But Maisy's giving birth.
Also, Goosebumps came out in 2015. What the hell? Oh my god, I thought like that was older than me.
So we were like 8.
Oh, I don't have to tweet, but it was like, have you seen that thing where it's like people are making a trend of like things that have happened since Stranger Things started and finished?
Yes.
Someone did a TV show one, and I actually couldn't believe some of it. It was like 13 Reasons Why. It's like the entire show has happened while Stranger Things has been happening. 13 Reasons Why, like Umbrella Academy, Riverdale, Succession. I'm trying to think of other ones, but it was like this massive list of shows, and like I feel like 13 Reasons Why should have been like 2013.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Like
feels.
I feel like when we were growing up, it was like cool to watch that. But, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like already out, already big. Do you know what I mean?
And then
But,
like someone was like, when Stranger Things came out, Instagram stories weren't a thing yet, and I'm like, that's actually crazy.
Oh my god, I forget Instagram stories when I think.
Like that's insane. And like
I live on Instagram stories.
I'm trying to think what else. It was like it was it Trump's first presidency or was it Obama? I can't remember. I'm not. My prime minister was Theresa May, and I'm like, that's crazy.
Well, Trump was elected in 2016,
Yeah.
so.
Trump and Theresa May, that's like. Well, I mean, it's not much better now, but.
Oh Jesus! Like, I just don't like. It's crazy that all that stuff happens.
This is what I mean. That's why I'm like not surprised that like Millie's a whole parent now. That's okay.
I know, because
That's
people are
okay.
like, oh, we still see her as a kid. Like, well, that's your own issue because she's literally 21. 21? Is she older? Is she 23?
23.
But like, I don't know. It is weird to know she's a mum, but like, not from like, oh, she's a kid.
I thought you were saying pumpkin then, but like really shyly. Pumpkin.
Okay.
I didn't even watch Fantastic Mr. Fox this month. I watched it in September.
When's the last time you watched Nightmare Before Christmas?
Oh,
Yeah, what's Scat?
it's because I just said that.
I didn't even say that.
I don't know when the last time I watched it was actually. I always like to watch it in November though because then it is before
Yeah.
Christmas after Halloween. Okay, my section is about books that you can read at Halloween. Bringing back the vibe that Grace brought. Carrie. I'm only like, wait. I'm not that far through it.
Why did you say Stephen King at the top?
Because there's no chapter. Okay, there's no chapters in this book, just to make you aware.
Horror.
But there's like, I think there's 3 volumes. I can't remember if there's 3 or 2 or 3. But it is a bit pervy. But we spoke about the Stephen King perv,
Yeah.
like the other week. And as Grace, did you bring up? You said the girls getting changed and like
that's
washed
how the
and
movie
changed at the
opens.
start. That is also how the book opens. And it's just like so intimate in like a kind of weird way. But then like for Halloween, it kind of fits the vibe. But if you're just reading it,
Like I know that's the point because like she's been grown up very like she doesn't know about anything like puberty or like sex or anything because of her mum. But like I think it's supposed to make you feel uncomfortable. But like I feel like it's just weird because it's written by a man.
yeah, and like the length it goes to at the start is a lot. But then like I still quite like all the characters they get introduced to straight away. Like I really liked the coach that you meet, even though she's literally like she's like a little bit judgmental and she's only in like the first little bit that I've read. But she's still really really nice and I liked it and she like feels bad for Carrie. But it is a thing of and then like he describes like the periods and stuff and I'm like, this is weird for a man. What how did you get this information? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, how does he know like how it feels? What it's like? Oh, I know, and I don't know. It just put me off a little bit, but I am really enjoying it. I just hate how there's no chapters. It's so annoying. The only way that I like stop reading is you can get to like chapter breaks of like interviews or like what like doctors' reports. So I stop there usually, but it's just like why would you not split it into chapters? I don't get like it doesn't feel like there's a point to it.
I don't think there's any like interviews in the movie because it's like it's more like you don't know what's happened. It's just the story like chronologically, and then it kind of ends with like the aftermath. Like you don't really get any interviews. So I think that's quite fun. Don't know why they didn't put that in.
Because you meet their like old next door neighbours, which is kind of nice because you get to know Carrie as a kid and like how her mum was like really awful to her as a kid and things, and so and like the whole when it like hailstorms on the house, they speak about that bit as well. But yeah, and then you get like insight to like how Carrie's powers work and things. So like it is quite good. I just hate how there's no chapter breaks because I'm just like I need motivations. I'll be quick. I just feel like it Could just do some chapters. I don't get why. Anyway. The next thing, I read this for my English coursework. It's a series of short stories. I've only read 4, I think. I don't know how many there are. Obviously, it's not that big. The main one is the title of the book, which is The Bloody Chamber. And it's written by Angela Carr, by the way. And it's all just very, very feminist and those types of reinterpretations of. Why are you laughing at me?
Your my stomach rumbled.
Oh,
Okay. Sorry.
Feminist interpretations of like stories, like what the hell was I trying to say? Like folklore tales, so like Red Riding Hood. Yeah, and what's the other one? There's Red Riding Hood.
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh yeah, Beauty and the Beast. I haven't read. I've read the Wolf one, but I didn't read the Beauty and the Beast one. I could literally just look at the opening. It literally says all the titles. Bloody Chamber, the like opening one, is the longest by 42 pages, but it's a good one. And it's like that one's set in like a Victorian kind of style. Oh yeah, Puss in Boots. The Snow Child is literally 3 pages long, and it's 3 pages of torture. Like it's actually kind of hard to read. Imagine reading that way on holiday in Cyprus. I actually felt like I felt really wrong reading it. And then I read The Lady in the House of Love, which is about a vampire who just wants to be human. But then when she does become a human, not to spoil it, she dies. But it's like a but it's like you've got to go through the process of it. And again, they're all really short, so like you don't feel like you have to. You can read it obviously in like one sitting, and you still get a good story out of it. I'll speak about this one. I will break the coursework text on. Belladonna, I really love this book with like, it's just so good. I will admit I read this over a year ago, so I can't remember the ins and outs. But I hate the blurb because it makes me look like such a perv.
Yeah.
I'm not reading it out loud. You can wait. I'll be back to front. It's fine. You can read this in your own time. It's just this girl who's like who's got like these weird powers that no one is, but like they're not true powers. They're like kind of like symptoms of it. And she's been passed around from family to family member to family member because they all just die, and like she's constantly surrounded by death, and then she ends up meeting death and they end up falling in love. But there's more to it than that, and like he helps her like with the powers and stuff, and she has to figure out how. So the new house that she's moved to, the like matriarch of that house has died, and it's all a bit weird, and now her daughter is also dying, and she's got to like figure out what's going on, and no one asks her to, which is like one of those characters that are like, something weird's going on, I'm gonna figure it out. But like I really like her, although her name is Signa, and it's very close to Sigma, if you didn't know. And it's just and it's just once you get over that, she's practically called Sigma. It's actually a really good book. I've just realised it's called Thorn Grove. Why is that kind of giving Thrushcross Grange?
Yes.
So I read all of this one, and then I'm currently on the second one, but I didn't get too far into that. But in the second one, you get to meet Death's brother. I think he's called Fate. But like, it's kind of cool, and like, this is the type of book where I can imagine it being made into a film, and like, I can imagine. I like to like cast people as the characters, and I could just imagine all of it, and that's a good thing about the book. I don't have it with me because it was Shannon's hashtag. Hi Shannon. And then I don't really need to explain it because it's Dracula. You know, everyone knows the story, but it's kind of long, but in like a good way, because I feel like it sort of brings that tension to it. But then I did get halfway through, and I was like, okay, I'm bored now. I want a bit more excitement, because for a few pages, it's just chapters. It's just Lucy being ill and then not being ill, and so it's a bit like, and you get left on a cliffhanger with Jonathan, and then all of a sudden he's like, okay. Pardon me. And so it's good. I think for the time that it was made, it's good, and like, it's obviously everyone talks about Dracula and like Bram Stoker who wrote it, and Van Helsing and all that. Like, I think it's a really good a really good book because obviously there's so many adaptations of it. But to read it as a classic, like through and through, it is kind of difficult. But it's not hard to understand. I always struggle with that, and I understood it well. So they're my 4 recommendations for Halloween books to read. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
I really want to start reading more horror books. Like,
Real.
I started one the other day. Let me try to remember what it's called. Oh, We Used to Live Here, because I follow a lot of people who read on YouTube, and I keep seeing people be like, it's really short, it's only like 280 pages, but it's just about this woman, and like, I am like 1 chapter in, so I don't know the ins and outs of like why it's scary yet, but it's about this woman and her fiance move into a new house, and this one day her like husband's like working overtime at work, so it's just her in the house, and these people like knock on the door and are like, hey, we used to live, it's like a family, and like, hey, we used to live here, can we like look around the house because we were just passing by? And she's like, no, because obviously you wouldn't let some random family in your house, but they like keep asking, like kind of like peer pressuring her, so she's like calling her fiance and he like won't answer the phone, so she ends up saying yeah because she's like they won't leave, and then like they come in the house and they like won't leave, but I think it's like at the start of the book there's like a picture, and like, you know, when they have like maps, it's like a map of the house and there's all like markings and scribblings of things not to do, and I think it's like a magical house. um so I'm excited to read that because I don't read a lot of like horror books or like thriller books, but I want to.
See that? Oh,
No, go on.
see, that's my thing. Cause I'm like, I find the concept of like horror movies really good, but I actually can't watch them. So I'm like, if I read them, maybe that's like so
Yeah.
much
That's what I
better.
mean, because I think horror books are so much scarier than horror movies. Because movies, you can just like kind of like shy away from them if they're like that scary. But it's like horror books, you have to do all the work in imagining it, and it's like whatever if you are like one of those people that like see what you're reading in your head, like you're imagining the creepy stuff instead of like someone doing it for you. And I think that's like creepier.
I disagree. I don't want to see things because, like, yeah, I see in my head, but like, not really. I'm not actually like seeing people like dying and stuff.
But like your head is gonna always make it more scary than it actually is. I think, because like a horror movie, like you're just watching it, and like if it's not scary, then it's not gonna scare you. But like if if you're reading like a horror book that's actually done well, you're gonna imagine it, and your head is gonna creep you out more than what you're actually reading.
I don't know. I just like, why would I choose to scare myself? I feel like I need to read a horror book and then I'll like get back to it. I felt I'm trying to think of like all books, but the only one that's coming to mind is I remember when I was a kid reading all the series of Unfortunate Event books, and they're so good. And I think the concept doesn't sound that interesting, but it's like really well done. And I need to watch the series because I think I started watching it when it first came out, and then I just didn't.
I was gonna
finish
ask you
it.
if you watched it, because I see
So
loads of
good.
people.
I love the books.
I see people all over TikTok that are like die-hard series of Unfortunate Events fans, and like even though the show's over, they still like go on about it. But I see a lot of people like I feel like I see a lot of people be fans of the show, but like die-hard like book fans like are really not happy with like the things they changed. But then again, like that happens with most adaptations. So
I feel like I won't like it that much though because like I've read all the books, so now like they're not gonna act like how I want them to. But I don't know.
I think I agree with Maisie in terms of the book thing, because I don't know. I think even if you have a strong imagination, I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing, but like sometimes I don't know. I feel like I sometimes don't understand the book properly because I'm too busy trying to get to the next bit that I miss parts out, and so I don't think. Yeah, so I don't think I'd. I don't know.
yeah, but that's the same thing. Like you can skip ahead in a movie if you're scared.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. Whereas in a book, I could just put it down, never pick it back up, and I could just turn the movie off. But like, I feel like in a movie, you've got more of an opportunity to be captured because it's someone else's interpretation.
I
of
don't
it.
mean it as in like the book is scaring you, so you put it down. I mean like if you're just gonna like sit and read it, comparing to like watching a scary movie, which one could be creepier, kind of
No,
thing.
but my problem is like there's no suspense, because if I see something scary happening, I'll just like flick over to the next page to see like what happens.
Why are you doing that?
Oh yeah, another book that I've just remembered. All That's Left in the World. The gay thingy.
Apocalypse.
That's the word.
The gay.
the gay. Yeah, the gay apocalypse book. It's genuinely so good. But I could only imagine. Isn't one of them called Charlie? So then oh, are they not?
But I don't know.
I don't know, but I could only see them as Nick and Charlie from Heartstopper.
I read it and like I enjoyed it, but like they had no, because there was no photos of them on the front. I kept forgetting who was who. So like what character A, whatever his name was, and the backstory he had, I'd just mix him up with the other one. So like to me, they were just like a duo with no like definable traits because I kept getting them confused with who it was. But I probably just wasn't paying enough attention. I do have the second one on my Kindle, but I've not read it yet because I couldn't remember who was who. So I was like, will I get the most out of this experience?
I don't want to read the second one because I'm happy with how the first one ended.
I've not heard anything about it.
No, so the first one like ended. I'm not like going too much of it, but like peaceful, nice, happy ending. And then now one of the boys wants to break that, and I'm like, I don't agree with that. I'm just like, it feels like I don't know. I didn't like the concept of the second book. I should probably read it, but I loved the first book. I did get confused now and again, but I just loved them so much, and like any of the characters that were there, like they meet that girl, don't they, in like a diner or something, and like I liked all of them together, and like I felt suspense, and it's another one of those books that I could literally picture each shot. This is the thing with me. I read books, and if I can't imagine it like a film in my head, I don't like it, and I don't know why. But it was one of those books for me, and that's why I loved it so much because I could just see everything clearly, and like I had such a good image in my head, and so I'd recommend it. It depends on your taste, I guess, and like there are quite a few pop culture references in there, but hey, it's a good book.
Okay, so because it's Halloween, I thought I would get some Reddit stories for us because I'm actually all I do at the minute is when I'm doing like a task, I'll put on the Two Hot Takes podcast, and I love it so much, and they just give their opinions on all the stories. So I went on their subreddit and found some Halloween themed ones. This one doesn't sound Halloween themed, but it is.
Okay.
This one's called "Am I the asshole for wearing a wedding dress at a wedding?"
Are we doing first takes? Like,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how is it Halloween themed? Is it like, okay, the wedding's on Halloween, dress up, and she's gone as like corpse bride or something?
Why would you do that?
Yeah, but you asked for Halloween theme, so you got Halloween themed.
So, my friend 20F and I 19M have been engaged for a few years, and she recently got engaged. Wait, what?
Sorry? Again?
Okay.
Retake.
I didn't consider the fact I can't read. Okay, so my friend 20F and I 19M have been friends for a few years, and she recently got engaged. A week ago, I got a DM from her for a small costume party she was hosting as a celebration for getting engaged. I asked if there was a theme, and she said there wasn't. I'm a cosplayer, so I had a lot of choices. I didn't want to rock up in an anime cosplay, so I thought it would be funny to go to an engagement party as corpse bride.
No!
I arrived at her house yesterday and everything seemed normal. A few people complimented my costume and I was having a lot of fun. After 10 minutes, my friend's fiance walked out in a black tuxedo and announced that this was actually their wedding. Apparently, he saw a video of someone doing this and wanted to do the same. He asked us all to go to the backyard for this ceremony to begin. I went straight to him. I asked if I should quickly go home and change my outfit and that I would be back before it started. He told me it was fine since I didn't know this was the wedding. I trusted him and followed everyone outside. They got married, everything seemed good. The reception was just in the house, so again, just walked back inside and picked up where they left off. I tried talking to my friend and celebrating with her, but she kept making excuses not to talk to me. I assumed it was just because she was tired from the big day and wanted some alone time. I didn't bother her after that and the party soon ended. I got home and half an hour passed when my phone started getting notifications. I checked and it was my friend texting me. She was cussing me out and telling me how I ruined her wedding. I was confused and this only made her more angry. She told me it was basic knowledge not to wear a wedding dress to a wedding. I reminded her I had no idea it was a wedding, and I asked her husband if I should change it, and she said it was fine. She didn't respond, but I got a text from her husband. He asked why I would tell her. He said it was fine. Then he said I should have changed anyway, and it's all his fault that they're fighting over this. I tried texting her that I was sorry, and if I'd known I wouldn't have done it. I woke up today and saw her and her husband have blocked me on everything. So am I the asshole? Edit. I'm a guy. I cosplayed Emily from The Corpse Bride and had a blue paint all over. I'm also Australian and I've never heard a costume party meaning fancy. Everyone was dressed up in funny costumes.
You're not the asshole. Because, right, so it was the engagement party.
Yeah.
And everyone was in costumes.
Yeah.
I think that's funny. Like,
Yeah.
if they have that kind of relationship, and like he's a guy,
But why?
like,
why would they not tell people that it's the wedding?
literally,
That's
like,
so stupid.
like you wouldn't unless you were like super close and like able to make that joke. You kind of wouldn't do. Maybe I feel bad saying this, but like if you was a girl, I might feel differently about it. But
No.
like. He obviously wasn't trying to steal the bride's thunder.
He was blue.
He was literally blue, having a bit of fun. Like, how was he meant to know that it was the wedding? And who does? I think that's quite funny, like having a costume party be a wedding. But like, who does that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you're the issue. Sorry, you're
Yeah.
the issue here.
Like, but I also want examples of the other costumes that people were wearing.
Yeah. He did post an update. I'm just skimming through to see if it's interesting. 2 days ago he was unblocked by them, and they called and she apologized for being upset. Lots of people were telling him to cut her off, but they've been friends since he was 14, so I'm glad we can stay friends. Her husband, on the other hand, he had told her that he apparently came up to me and asked me to change, and apparently I told him it didn't matter because I was already there. She was crying a lot while telling me this. After she blew up at me and I told her the real story, she got pissed off at her husband. The husband suggested both of them block me so the fight would stop. Oh my god, he's a secret villain.
The husband is the villain. Oh my
Uh,
god.
Oh, again, huge fight between them. Turns out he's hated me since I met them 5 years ago. They had already been dating for a year beforehand. I became good friends with her, but not him. He felt as though I was trying to take his girlfriend. I don't know what made him feel this way. I don't know why I'd wait 5 years, but he decided the day of his wedding was the best time to, quote, get rid of me.
I bet as soon as he saw that wedding dress, he thought, this is my chance. This
that.
is my chance. That's evil. Oh my god.
Why would you do that? That's just.
Yeah.
But I want to know, like, the girl's reaction to what her husband did, if she knows.
Yeah.
If she believes the friend. Because that's weird.
Yeah,
What do you do?
I think she's moved out.
Oh. Over
Marriage
flipping
ending so
Corpse
quickly.
Bride cosplay.
That is crazy.
That's
So
insane.
they've been married for what, a week? And she's moved out. Do you know
Over
what?
a
I didn't say.
cosplay? What?
I'd leave them.
Yeah.
At least you can get is it annulment when you like separate
Yeah.
for like a month after the wedding? At least you can get that. Okay, there's one called Am I the Asshole for Causing a Scene After I Lost a Costume Contest to a Dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what's your opinions on the title? Well, I find it.
What scene?
Yeah.
Like, if I think. Like, if they're voting out of cuteness, that's not what the point is.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, okay, I'm pissed off, but to actually cause a scene is a bit dramatic.
I found it. Am I the asshole for causing a scene after I, 23 male, lost a costume contest to a dog? 3.
Thanks for the age.
I'm genuinely losing my mind here. So, I love Halloween. I love making costumes and put a lot of effort into it. My friend hosted a big Halloween party at her place and said there would be a costume contest for who had the best Halloween costume under $50. Third and second place would win $25 and the first would win $50. So, not a huge money prize, but enough to offset the price of the costume to me. So it was more about the fun of the game. I wanted to win, so I pulled out all the stops and went as Zorro from One Piece and only had to buy $40 worth of material. When I got to the party, I saw other costumes, and there were some fierce competitors, but honestly, I think I had the best costume. I thought maybe it was too obscure that people don't know anything about anime and it might not go well, but it was a good costume. When the winners were announced, I got second. This bummed me out kind of, but I still did well. And then again, if I'd went with something more ubiquitous, maybe people would have got it. I actually hate this person. However, the first issue arose when they announced first place. First place was a dog dressed like a pirate in one of those shitty Party City pirate costumes. So, if I had lost to another person, I wouldn't have cared, but I had a few drinks in me and my inhibitions were lowered, and it was a fucking dog. So I out loud said to the host, "Really? The dog won?" And she said yes and was gushing about how cute he looked. I said that it was a dog and it didn't even have a say in what it was going as. I told her this didn't seem fair. She told me to lighten up and that it was supposed to be fun. I told her it's ridiculous she's about to give $50 prize to the owner for spending $20 on a cheap Walmart dog costume when me and whoever was in third place actually made our costumes. She got mad that I called her ridiculous and things escalated into a full-blown argument that required my friend breaking us up. I was then kicked out of the party for embarrassing the host like that. So I don't think I'm the asshole because, like, obviously that's not fair. If it was a dog costume contest, but having a bunch of people compete and lose to someone's inbred bulldog is so fucking unfair. I think I was justified in saying what I said. People there said I should have just taken the 25 and called it a day. Am I the asshole?
Yes! You are so the asshole.
That's just pathetic.
I want photos of the dog.
Yeah.
And him, actually.
But is it not the kind of thing of, if you're gonna lose, at least it's to a dog?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
you're the best person.
But, like, really? You really picked a fight over a $25 cash prize? Really? Like, that dog is the dog is catching strays for no reason. The dog, like, I know you said the dog didn't have any, like, input on the costume, but the dog didn't need any of that hassle. Like,
oh yeah, but he said that he liked dressing up.
yeah.
So you've spent your money on something you enjoy.
But
it's not like you actually need this money.
Like, that's not a difficult cosplay to do. I'm sure he already had it. Like, that did not cost him a lot of money. And, like, why are you getting pressed over a costume contest? Like, no, that's so silly.
I'm presuming this is in America because there's absolutely
Yeah.
no way this would happen in the UK.
Well, I've got all dollars in Walmart.
Oh yeah, true.
Am I the asshole for not letting my boyfriend dress up as gay lovers with his friend for Halloween? Initial thoughts?
It's kind of cunty. Let him do it.
No, I think she's not the asshole.
What do we reckon the costumes are?
Oh wait, yeah, that's
Brokeback Mountain. Or I can't even.
I think it's kind of funny.
Okay. Yeah, but like if it's like crossing a boundary in the relationship, if it's a friend that he's probably shagging, then no.
Oh well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, but like who asked their girlfriend, "Can I be gay for Halloween?" Like, no. The closet,
just one night.
The closet is glass, please.
Okay, we ready? So my boyfriend Jim, 16 male. Wait, this is like.
Wait, they're young.
Wait, okay. So my boyfriend Jim, 16 male, and I, 16 female, have been having a disagreement recently about our upcoming Halloween costume. I've always wanted to do a couple's costume, but I've never gotten the chance to do it until this year. Last year, Jim had planned to go as the two leads from Brokeback Mountain with his friend Robbie, 16M.
I just know what men try and pull, like.
However, he had to go visit family, so they couldn't do this. We've been dating for a few months, and early enough into the relationship, we were discussing our Halloween costumes, and he mentioned that Robbie wants to go as Jack Twist and Ennis Del Mar.
Yeah.
What are they?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I've never watched it.
But he said it. I never watched it.
Yeah, but I thought it was like a different one this year. Okay.
No.
I laughed off because I assumed that from his tone he wasn't serious. A few months later, the subject was brought back up, and suddenly it was a very serious plan, and the cowboy hats had been bought.
Oh damn! Real serious then.
My close friends are all in relationships too and are doing cute costumes with their boyfriends, so I would be on my own. I'm trying to be patient because at the end of the day it's Jim's decision, but I feel like he's not taking into consideration that I've wanted this for so long and it probably doesn't mean as much to Robbie at all. Am I the asshole?
Okay, I thought the issue was that, like, she's the gay costume with his friend. Like, because I know, like, it's not a big deal, but, like, if it was, like, they were trying to be gay for a night, I was like, that's weird. But if she's more because she wants to do a couple's costume, just go to another party and do a couple's costume.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it that big of a deal?
They've only been together for a few months.
Like, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
You're like,
I think their age helps as well. That's what I mean. That's why I said I think she is, because it's just like one night and they're just like I'm saying they're good friends. You know what I mean? If you have to be good friends to want to do that with each other, so I think I was like, oh, that's fine, and I understand she wants to do the couple's costume, but it's also a case of, is it really that deep?
why doesn't she just go as Ennis's wife?
Oh,
That'd be really funny.
see,
Be Anne
she could
Hathaway.
cook.
Yeah.
Then she could be Anne
That's Anne
Hathaway.
Hathaway. Didn't even know.
Yeah. Am I the asshole for telling my neighbour that his Halloween decorations are too intense?
Depends how intense they are, and like if it's like a kid neighborhood.
I just feel like it's nobody's business unless it's like someone killing themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, I, 29 female, have lived in the neighbourhood for about 5 years, and every Halloween my neighbour Rick, 45 male, puts up some pretty elaborate decorations. Don't get me wrong, I love Halloween, but this year things got extreme. It started off with the usual, a couple of skeletons on his porch, fake spiderwebs, and a few jack-o'-lanterns. All pretty tame, right? But then he added a full-on zombie animatronic that groans loudly when you walk by. I shrugged it off, figuring that's what Halloween's about. But then it escalated. The next day, he installed a fake cemetery in front of his yard, complete with mist machines and a recorded loop of faint crying and whispering voices. It was eerie but manageable, until last Saturday when he built a massive 15-foot scarecrow that screamed every time the wind blew. Things really...
Guys never out of Spirit Halloween. Oh my god.
Things took a really weird turn last night. Around 3 a.m. I heard whispering outside my bedroom window. I looked outside and saw Rick, dressed as some kind of spirit guide, with a giant staff, chanting at the scarecrow, which, by the way, he's now referred to as the Guardian.
No way that's real.
There was a whole procession of his friends in cloaks, holding lanterns. And they seemed to be chanting in unison.
Just plain traitors.
I tried to ignore it and go back to sleep, but around 4 a.m. I heard a blood-curdling scream. I ran to the window and saw Rick writhing around on the lawn like he was possessed. The chanting got louder and then Rick screamed, "Rise, Guardian!" I kid you not, the scarecrow started moving.
What?
Nah, she's making this up. I should go away.
This morning I walked out to get the mail and Rick was standing on his porch staring at me with a dead look in his eyes, still in his spirit guide costume. He whispered, "The Guardian is watching you now." I went back inside, locked all my doors, and called animal control.
What?
But now Rick's wife has left me a voicemail saying I need to mind my own business and I don't understand ancient traditions. So am I the asshole?
She's made that up. I don't believe that for 1 second.
I don't even know where to start because, like, what is the issue apart from, like, neighbour disruption?
What do you mean, what is the issue?
Yeah, but, like, he's just getting into Halloween a bit too much. I don't, like...
That is freaky.
That is just weird neighbour behaviour, but, like... Just tell him to turn off the Guardian at night.
Mate, if people were chanting around in cloaks at 3 a.m,
that
that is not Halloween.
Yeah, that's
that is
funny.
a call. That would not be funny hearing blood-curdling screams in the middle of the
It's
night.
none of my business what he wants to do with his time.
I get scared if I hear like some. You know, these fall down so often. I get scared that happens. There's absolutely no way I would have someone screaming at 4 a.m. and I'd be
Well, I'll just be like,
it's
come on,
Halloween."
it's a weeknight, keep it down, but I don't...
To be fair, they're all voting at the asshole.
Yeah.
No!
Because she's made it up! That's not real!
No,
I voted that just because she made it up.
no, I was with her until she said she called animal control.
Yeah.
And I thought you're lying.
What, were they going to take the scarecrow away?
She put in brackets I didn't know who else to call.
The police?
Yeah, the police.
Like,
I don't know.
Am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend he shouldn't take his girl best friend for couples costumes for Halloween?
Immediately now.
No. Sorry. I thought you meant that she shouldn't say no.
Oh no, I'm
And
saying
I
that
was-
she's not the
It
asshole.
took, so I forgot what I'm at the asshole meant for a second. I was like, what? No.
My boyfriend, 26 male, and I, 23 female, have been together for 8 months. He's very kind to me and has never raised his voice or lost his temper with me. I was introduced to his friends very early in our relationship and I get on with them fine. He and his friends have been friends from nursery days and they're all very nice to me. He has a friend, Vivian, who along with 2 other friends plan for Halloween every year months in advance. I've never doubted any foul play about them and I've never wanted to be the jealous new girlfriend who ruins friendships. The problem is my boyfriend works in a firm where they apparently throw Halloween parties. He goes with one of his friends every year and this year was Vivian's turn to go with him because last year he went with Tom.
Damn, he's real popular in rotation.
Plus, he and Viv have a thing about scary costumes and horror, and they share the same love for Halloween. The thing is, I love Halloween too. My boyfriend knows that, and we share a common interest too. But he didn't even ask me if I wanted to go with him since he and Viv started planning months ago. We were dating then, and he never mentioned it to me. It's just I thought he could have at least asked me. He mentioned to me 2 days ago that he and Viv had their couple's Halloween costume ready, and if I wanted to see them. I did not feel as positively about it as I should have, and I guess it showed in my face because he asked what was wrong. And I asked him why he never asked me to go with him once. He didn't get mad, but he said he wouldn't change his rituals with his friends for his relationships. He told me I knew early on, as he had told me before. I felt hurt and told him it's a hurtful thing to say and he didn't respond. He's been giving me the silent treatment. I never expected him to dump plans with his friends for me, ever. I don't mind when he goes to escape rooms with Viv or has hiking plans with Tom and the others. The only reason I thought he could have asked me is because I love Halloween too. But now I feel I really stepped over the line. I feel awful. Am I the asshole?
She's not an asshole, but like, I kind of get where he's coming from. But we don't know what the costume is. So if
Yeah.
it's like a couple's costume, like they are playing a couple, that's weird. But if it's just like a duo costume, like just say they were going as like the Shining Twins, that's not weird.
Yeah.
I don't. I think if it was Tom, would she have the same issue?
Yeah.
Is my question. But like, I understand that. Like, I don't get why he's not invited her. I think that's quite mean. Or like they could literally do a trio costume.
But yeah, I think the thing is it was for his work, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's weird. I think if they were just going to a Halloween party, they could have incorporated her, or like she could have gone as her own, like she could have brought her friend, kind of thing. For his office party, let's say he could only bring one person. I think it's weird that he's stuck her, like the friend.
I'm guessing they all work together. No. Did it say?
Well, it says they've known each other since nursery, but I don't think they work together then.
Because he said they go with each other every year, so I'm presuming they all work at the same place.
No, but
No, because
he's saying
take one person to that.
that's
I
what I'm
didn't hear that
saying.
bit. Okay, that is weird.
Because you said the rotation bit, he's taking one friend out of the friend
I
group.
took it as like, oh, so they all want to go to his party. Sorry, I took it as they all work at the same place and they all do a couple's costume every year for their work Halloween party. No, if he's taking a friend, that's weird.
That's what I mean. I think if it was a normal Halloween party,
Because-
I'd be okay with it.
Surely he could take his girlfriend to the work party and then him and his friends could have a Halloween party. I think that, so I misunderstood the story. That is weird.
I think if they'd like planned it before they started dating, I'd be like, fine, fair enough.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that he didn't even ask her.
Yeah. And it's like your work Christmas party, usually you bring who you're dating.
Yeah.
Because I feel like to bring a friend, like, you'd do that if you were single.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, that's weird.
It's the office thing. I think if it was a normal party, it would be fine because obviously he could then say to her, "You bring your friend,"
Yeah.
but he can't do that because it's his work and he can only bring one person.
That's weird.
I think that's weird. I think she could have said, "Hey, that's fine if it's for our Halloween party."
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I want to take back what I said then. She's not the asshole, he is the asshole, because I thought that like everybody was invited except her, but then I was like, well, if they do it every year at their group work thing, fair enough, it's like a friend thing, but if he's only bringing one of them, that is weird.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, update time?
Oh no.
Oh, God. I haven't read this, but this seems like it kind of escalates a bit because the first sentence is, he apologised and we broke up. I don't think that's...
You don't get a break up over that.
No, that's very
Yeah.
Because she said she's never had an issue with the friends, so it's like it's
Or
more an
him.
issue. Yeah, so is it like it's not like he's pushed a boundary kind of thing. It's just like she doesn't like these.
It's just like
Well-
that first hurdle in a relationship.
She says, I didn't want to. Certainly not because he could have asked me to Halloween, but his response was, he realised he was not someone who could give me the attention I care and deserve. And Vivian deserved better.
What?
Why are you bringing Vivian into this?
In the bin. Get him in the bin.
See, this is why. Right, hold on.
Oh.
I always think, like, what would you do if your boyfriend had a girl best friend? And I'm like, you'd be fine with it. And I think she was. But then, like, she just knew.
Yeah.
The way she reacted to it, I thought was fine. But then it's like that thing where, like, she knew and she was right.
Yeah.
I knew that was coming.
I asked him if there was something between him and Vivian, and get this, he's in love with her.
Oh, jokes.
Some people who DM me were right. Apparently Vivian doesn't know, and while I was crying, he was explaining their long history and how he was too much of a coward to tell her. Yeah. I didn't even want him to not go with Viv. All I did was ask why he did not think of taking me once, now that we were dating for almost a year.
No, that's bad. Why would you
Yeah.
date someone else when you fancy a friend? That's so weird.
Yeah. Then she was just saying that she's like really sad, but then she says, I feel like Vivian won, even though she doesn't know. That this has nothing to do with Vivian.
No, why are we trying to
Yeah.
make arguments between the girls?
Yeah, but that's it. She doesn't even say what they went as. I want to know what they were going as.
Only half the information.
That is
Literally. Yeah. But they've deleted their account, so I can't even find if they've like
Why is
commented.
everyone getting
I
scared on
know.
Reddit and just like deleting their whole history?
It is the thing of if. Right, imagine you knew this guy, you worked with him, and you didn't know anything about his social life really. He brings this girl, you're immediately thinking that's his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And he's in love with her.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so I'm guessing he's gonna be real close all night.
Yeah, like,
Ugh.
That's crazy to me that she like never had an inkling or anything about like him and Vivian. Like,
Yeah.
I want to know
But
how
she
he
did
acted
say,
with
like,
her.
well, I know she said, like, oh, I've never had an issue with his friend, but she said, like, oh, I didn't want to be the jealous girlfriend. So maybe if, like, well, obviously Vivian has no idea, so she wouldn't be reciprocating, but maybe she just thought, if he's like that with all, like, the guy friends too, because they're just, like, bros,
Yeah.
maybe she just thought that was the group dynamic.
yeah, don't tear Vivian down. I think she seems.
I know, what the hell's Vivian done?
No.
I
She
didn't,
seems
I
innocent
didn't like
enough.
that last line. What did Vivian do?
No. But yeah,
Wow.
crazy stories out there.
Crazy people out there.
No, but I've seen some Christmas ones, so I'm gonna get some Christmas ones ready.
Something to look forward
Oh,
to,
like,
guys.
I hooked up with my boss at the Christmas pie. What do I do?
While he was dressed as Santa.
Oh, I want to show my skirt off because
Yes.
you can't even see my whole outfit. What the hell? We're gonna okay.
Look at little James and the Giant Peach.
Okay, maybe not.
Thank you for watching the O.M.G podcast.
We'll be back in November for bonfire night. That's the only interesting thing that happens. We could do Turkey Day, but I don't
And
think
it's
anyone wants to
Grace's
do that.
birthday.
Yay! Bye!